for those who have experienced abuse and exploitation as children. Every time you hear the phrase child pornography, that is damaging. And we know that's why campaigns like the Fix It campaign, we want them to not have to use their energy in fighting how the phrasing is used, and that we can also be pooling our energies towards the actual task at hand as well, which is ending and fighting child sexual abuse and exploitation. I think it's really important in this regard, and I think it has very real effect. And I wanted to just point to another reason that I think this legislation is important. You know, we talked about pornography. One of the problems with that phrase as well, people have spoken about others, for me is that it points towards the imagined viewer. Rather than, as this clearly says in the bill, saying that it is material evidence of a crime that's been committed in sexual exploitation and of something awful that has been done to a child or that a child has experienced. And many of the bills that are being, acts that are being amended by this important bill today, many of them predate the referendum we had on the rights of the child in Ireland. And I think that's a really important point too, because when we talk about the rights of the child needs to be at the centre. And I know, people, and I understand as well, people are speaking about as being parents and caring. We all, yes, have a role in terms of protection. We absolutely have a role in terms of having laws that protect, but also when we talk about protection, protect and vindicate the rights of the child. The child must be at the centre, their rights must be at the centre, and indeed their experience must be at the centre, and their power should be at the centre. And that's why I think it was good that we mentioned, for example, the work that I know Senator Ruan and others have done around consent education, around empowering sexual education in our schools. It is about making sure that children, as citizens of the country, see laws that care about them and that reflect them and empower them and speak authentically to their experience.